Thank you for tuning in to Channel 69 News. I am your host, Wilfred Warfstash, and I'm here with my co-host, Rick Astley, and a couple of special guests, Michelangelo and Peyton Manning. In recent news, a man named Nicholas Cruz was charged with a school shooting down in Florida. A couple people were killed. He's been sentenced currently to life in prison. Now, I do have a couple questions to ask. I mean, do you really see any way that this could have been avoided in this situation, the school shooting, this tragedy that has happened in America?
I think the school actually should have done something about it. I think that all the people in there should have actually considered and taken action instead of leaving this guy to consider a terrorist attack in the school.
Now, do either of you feel as if, schools can take another step forward into maybe preventing some of this more often, maybe more counseling towards students or anything? Do you feel as that could be something that could help?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely, yes.
Definitely. All right. Now, do you have any about gun policies and gun regulations? Is there anything that you would like to speak about? Honestly, your opinion. How do you feel about the gun policies as they are now? And could something have been taken as a precaution to avoid this situation?
I think they should have done a little bit more background check on their mental stability and the way that the person is, considering on that his mental stability wasn't actually strong enough for him to consider and taking that type of pressure in school because he was expelled.
I do agree that his mental capacity was not all the way there. His mental state was through the roof, and honestly, this young man seems like he needed to be taken step by step with a counselor through it all, and I'm pretty sure that there were signs that he should have done this. Now, at this point, do you blame the school for this, or do you blame the parents?
I honestly think
I blame the parents, but as I have researched, his parents are dead.
Alrighty, well, that was a sad twist, but at that point, who do you blame? Do you blame the school? Do you blame the public? Who do you blame for this situation? Do you blame him himself with the mental issues?
I'm sorry.
Sponsored by Toyota.
That's how we do it on the farm.
Cut. I break for lunch.
Barbecue Pringles? Pizza Pringles.
You made barbecue pizza.
Wow.
Wow. Add a jalapeno.
Spicy barbecue pizza.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, you can stack different flavors?
Nobody asked you, Kevin!
Wow. Stack flavors, make new ones.
All right, thank you for coming back. And for those of you who are just tuning in, we are currently talking about the school shooting in Florida and if there could have been anything to prevent that. In all honesty, at this point, we don't really have anybody to blame. Honestly, in my personal opinion, I would say it'd have to be the school for not, realizing the mental state that he was in. And the guns, let's be honest. The guns, there should be stricter regulations, if I do say so myself. What are your opinions on it?
Well, in my opinion, he should have been, he shouldn't have had that gun at all. He should not have been able to get that with the kind of mental state that he was in. He had many issues, and, there definitely should have been some sort of check on him before, any of this, it could have totally been prevented.
I agree. I feel that if all people who are licensed to sell guns, I feel like they should also have a psychiatrist on hand that they can send people to, a psychiatrist or a therapist, to evaluate the people before they buy a gun.
Yes.
Because it is so much that goes on in the world nowadays. You can't really trust, just one person to own a gun just because they're above the age of 18 or they're above the age of 21. What do you think? So as for guns in a whole, What are your guys' opinions on the gun safety regulations and in general, just to sum this up and wrap it up real quick?
I think there should have been a stronger background check and the mental stability, because if he was unstable and unhealthy to handle a gun, he definitely could have prevented this type of terrorist act.
Yeah, I agree.
I also agree. Completely.
It's only a car. A car is a car is a car. With nuts and bolts and leather and cogs and steel and wood and glass. Intelligent wipers and head-up displays. Alloy and oil. Sensors and sound. Digital mapping and satellite tracking. Twists and turns and smiles and miles. Infrared eyes and self-drying brakes and one little key. A car. It's only a car.
In other news, we learn about our favorite president, Donald Trump, and his beautiful, spectacular wall. The borderline between America and Mexico is 1,900 miles. What do you guys think about this border wall?
Well, personally, I think it's kind of stupid, since he wants the Mexicans to pay billions and billions of dollars.
12 to $15 billion.
That's,
Where are they gonna get that kind of money?
like, especially
Mexico's
since
already poor.
he's the one that wants to build it.
Yeah, he wants to build it.
So
they
why
pay for it.
should the Mexicans pay for it?
Why can't the United States pay for it?
Well, when you think about it like this, I mean, if the Mexicans build the wall, we can guarantee citizenship to the Mexicans who built the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it at that standpoint, we get more people coming in, they have a job, they're getting paid U.S. currency, so when they move into the United States, if we provide them with a green card, they have money, they've already had a suitable job, they know what they're doing, they can go into
Then
construction.
what about the immigrants that already had crossed the border?
The immigrants that are already across the border, unfortunately, they can either get to a U.S. department where they can get to register for U.S. citizenship, or they can just go back. I
Yeah,
mean, there's
but-
really no other
but-
option to it.
What you guys are basically saying is that if they build the wall, they can get citizenship.
If they build the wall, they can get citizenship. I mean,
So that's
you're working for your citizenship.
That's like kind of like slavery.
Well, no, because they're getting paid. The difference is they wouldn't get if they
I
were
mean,
if they weren't getting paid. That would be slavery, and I can see where that would be wrong. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. And if you are just now tuning in, we have talked about Donald Trump so far. We've talked about the school shooting in Florida, and now we're gonna go into something that's not as deep in politics and stuff like that. We're gonna talk about the Sylvester Stallone death hoax. And now I'm pretty sure many of you have heard about the death hoax. The actor said, quote, "I don't think I'm dead." And his brother is outraged at the fact that his death was advertised in such a manner to make him believe that it was real. And I mean, when put in that kind of situation, I don't really know what I would do, honestly. But how could you go out of your way to make someone's death seem real?
Everybody, and KFC's getting open. Tim Tebow with sports.
The U.S. placed 6th in the Winter Olympics with 12 medals in total, 5 gold, 3 silver, and 4 bronze. Norway is in first with 29 medals, 11 gold, 10 silver, and 8 bronze. Trailing behind is Germany with 23 medals and Canada with 19. But people are complaining about the extreme sports and how the competitors are getting injured. and some people say that they want to get rid of the extreme sports. But the competitors say with the extreme sports there comes risk of people getting hurt, and that's why it's extreme sports.
So guys, right now it's 54 degrees out. Later on it's going to be warm. It's going to be 73 degrees out. So guys, get ready to go outside, take a bike ride around, ride up the hill, do whatever you want. Here's your forecast for the next 4 days. Thursday is going to be rainy, 39 degrees out. Friday it's going to be rainy, 42 degrees out. On Saturday, it's going to start warming up a little bit. It's going to be 48 degrees out. Yeah, and then Sunday, it's going to be back from where we are now. It's going to be 58 degrees, and that's going to be you guys' weekend. So since it's raining now, you might as well just get something done inside, vacuum, do whatever.
I went to the KFC restaurant. I literally found on the floor.
Yeah!